man.
Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever. Mics on either side. You can raise your hand to let us know you'd like to ask a question. To as many people as we can. We'll set an embargo for partway through for 10:30 this evening. Start with Stuart, please. PLP.
Hi, Pep. Can I just start with some team news, whether Erling Haaland's ready to play, and if you have any other injuries as well for this game?
No, Jack has been sick. Hopefully today he's back. Erling is out and John is out. Yeah, I think it's everything.
Newcastle have had quite a difficult month or two, but they do have an outstanding home record. How difficult do you see this game, this fixture?
Always have been, especially since Eddie Howe took over and the last years. So I never could see much results, good ones or bad ones, to analyze an opponent. Opponent is there.
It's his 650th game as a manager. He's only 46. Do you quite admire him as a manager and the job that he's done?
Yeah, we have been faced many times. We was in Bournemouth and now in Newcastle. So, yeah, good history together.
To Andy, please.
Hi, Pep. Heard some sad news yesterday about Sven-Göran Eriksson. Obviously, he's a usually respected figure in the game and a former manager here. I was wondering if you'd like to say anything on behalf of the club about Sven.
Yeah, of course, it's sad news, a truly gentleman. So I've been here in the national team from England and other countries. So it's a really sad news. Admire the courage and to explain the situation. Of course, he will be with his loved ones, and hopefully, always the hope is the last we can lose. And I'm pretty sure he's going to battle the doctors and everyone to maybe can find a solution, extend this period, the battle, and going well. Of course, on behalf of Man City, all of us, a huge hug, huge support, and everything we could do. Of course, we would do it.
Pep, obviously Kevin De Bruyne has been back, made a playing return in the Huddersfield game, obviously coming off the bench. He says doesn't feel like he's going to be starting too many games in the near future as he gets his fitness back. I mean, I know you said after that game it's about training, but is he in a position to start this weekend, do you think?
Yeah.
And do you have any reservations at all, given the fact of the nature of the injury and throwing him in from the start?
I feel really, what I see yesterday, I feel really good, dynamic, and the minutes he played was really good, better than the training sessions before the Huddersfield game. Like it was a little bit not in what he is, but it's normal when you come for the long injury you have. It was 5 months. I thought it was 3, but it was 5. It was a little bit up and lows in the training sessions, in the recoveries and so on. So this is completely normal. But the important is getting better. Now we have a game. After we have a few days off, he will train a little bit, and after we go all together with the good weather condition to make 4 or 5 training sessions in Abu Dhabi, and that will help to be better for the next games next month.
Still, obviously, plenty of speculation about Calvin Phillips and where his future might lie. Has there been any movement? Have you had any inquiries on his future?
No. He's still player of us, our player.
And just finally, can I ask you about Newcastle? Because Eddie Howe today has been complaining that he's not able to sign anyone in January. The owners have all the money in the world, but he can't spend it. And I just wondered if you had any sympathy with him.
No, I don't have any comments. I have enough. Listen, I have a lot of problems on my table, I wish him all the best, so I don't know the situation, and like you understand, comment the reality for another club is not my business.
Pep, Newcastle have been one of those teams that have really suffered with injuries this season. You mentioned some of the ones you've had as well. Do you have any sense that the authorities will listen to clubs, players, managers about the schedule, or do you think it's one of them things you're just going to have to put up with going forward?
Next question. Full respect to you.
In terms of the game this weekend, then, you're obviously trying to do something that's never been done in English football before, which is win 4 league titles in a row. Manchester United did get close to it once when they finished second to Chelsea. Is it possible? Do you believe it's possible?
Right now, yeah. How many points left? 90 games? 80? 80, 90 games. So still we are 5 behind with 1 game in hand. So possible mathematically it is difficult, obviously. Otherwise, Sir Alex Ferguson period or Arsene Wenger or with Jose Mourinho or the big clubs and teams that make a legacy, a dynasty in terms of results and for a long, long time. Like it's quite similar to what we have done. They could not do it. That means it's so difficult. I will answer this question when we are 6, 7 games before the end of the season in the position. We are there. And after we'll tell you, okay, we can do it. Or now, yeah, it's realistic and unrealistic, I don't know, but it's far away.
Considering what you've been through with obviously the high of winning everything last year, having to go again this year, having to go away to the Club World Cup, how pleased are you with where you sit right now, that you are right in the mix, considering everything that you've had to deal with?
You cannot imagine. In fact, I was not scared, but I don't know what's going to happen after winning the treble. So with that, nothing rest in the, to forget or get gear off our hangover for the treble. So immediately Japan and Community Shield, and we didn't have time mentally to recover. Not even myself. I was tired when I started. I think the competition helped us to have a spark, to something to reignite again. And that's why I win the 2 titles already and qualified champions being there. I was a little bit afraid to be far, far away from the first. I know how right now Liverpool is in the playing unbelievable. He's back in his best moments of many, many years. So I know will be difficult, not him. Even Arsenal drop points. I've seen how they play against West Ham, for example, lost. I didn't see the Fulham, but against Liverpool and FA Cup, how good they play. So the chances they create, he concede few, but they are getting results. It's quite similar when we didn't get points against Crystal Palace or Liverpool and Tottenham. Sometimes happen. But I had the feeling that they are, the opponents, so difficult. Look at Aston Villa, how consistent in Tottenham as well. So that's why I'm really, really, really pleased that, because in one point when we win a lot, help you to say, okay, we are able to do it, we are aware we can do it, we are knowledge, but we can do it. But at the same time, you are not the same. You are not the same. So, we did it. But then I had the feeling that what we have done, we should do, we did it. But in the same time, is okay. Newcastle, good weather, and go there and try to do it again, game by game, and see what happens.
Hi, Pep. Obviously, Bahia has been here for a couple of days now. They left the Brazilian summer for a couple of weeks in the English winter. We saw the nice pictures of you, the both squads together yesterday. How has it been, this interaction? How has it been to host them here? Yeah,
it's nice. It's part of our, city football group, and the club is a little focused to help, in the way they can help, in ideas and suggestions. But at the end, Rogerio has done a really good job, and it was nice to have him here. So maybe it was not the best time to come. Maybe in springtime, in summer, is a little bit better. But it's nice to have them here, and hopefully they can reward us and invite us to go to Brazil in the future.
Can I just ask, how was your interaction with Rogerio? I don't know if
you remember
really
good.
Him.
Remember a lot of meetings with Varane and other people. Really, really good. Really, really
hero.
Good. He's a legend. So it's what he has done as a keeper, and not just saving goals. How many as a keeper goals scored is a real legend. It was an honor for me to meet him. A real honor.
Hi, Pep. From ESPN Brazil, currently the trophies you won last year are in Brazil doing the world tour. I just wanted to know how important for the club and how proud does it make you feel to know that right now all the trophies are in Brazil and lots of people going to see them, and not just winning them, but how much the profile of Manchester City has grown during your period here?
Well, it's not just about the trophies. Of course, today the brand is a worldwide, not just City. We are not worldwide brand in the last 20, 30, 40 years. It was more UK brand, you know, and now all the clubs try to get supporters and you know, and people follow us for have a better sponsors, and you know, in the best ways show in other countries around the world, have been in India, in Asia, and everywhere. You know, it's just to adjust what we are, what we have done, and hopefully the people is happy, can follow us more and support us. So at the end, we don't have the support as many as other clubs, you know, for the old people on 40, 50, 60, but maybe that helps for the young boys, for the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, for the way we play, and maybe, of course, for we won. So they support us, and when you can get this support for the early ages, that remains for the rest of life. When you support one team when you are a boy, always will be there. It's impossible to change. You change many things in your life, but support one team is always will be there. And maybe they don't realize, but maybe in 10 years or 20 years, we'll see a lot of City fans what this decade we have done here. So it's part of the process to try to grow up as a club.
Set the embargo for 10:30 this evening.